The release of HGH is through exercise, stress, sleep, and to my knowledge was when consuming protein after exercising, when protein synthesis is most predominant. In the day, they were taking it by injection, pretty much just steroids, and of course that had a lot of health side effects, unhealthy side effects, so it was banned by, of course it was banned by most athletic governing agencies. So then athletes start looking for other ways to release the HGH throughout the body, and so they start looking for dietary precursors, and a bunch of studies on these amino acids, mainly arginine, ornithine, and lysine, have all been shown to release the HGH within the body. And so thinking that I wasn't getting too much out of everything I was researching was the amount or percent of HGH it releases in the body. It always said it increased it and everything, but it didn't really say how much. It says most amino acids are destroyed in the stomach before entering the bloodstream when taken orally. Especially with ornithine, the test they did on ornithine, whenever you took an amount that's enough to release the HGH, it just gave everybody gastrointestinal distress and diarrhea. We don't want none of that. So, arginine was a real popular one. That's where I found most of the research was on arginine. And arginine does do a lot of things. It increases creatine synthesis in the muscles, the release of HGH, works these days with nitric oxide, open up your veins, get the blood flow going, and arginine has been shown to increase that as well. So ornithine, didn't see too much, lysine I didn't see too much on it, it was mainly ornithine. And it did do all those things, but in the long run, the studies didn't show any significant change, beneficial change for all these studies they did. And so, really all in all, nothing was proven to work. So that's why I'm wondering exactly how much of the HGH that it releases when taking it. Because I don't know if anybody remembers in our nutrition, but Williams mentions that exercise alone increases the HGH in the body by 300 to 500%, which is a lot. Yeah. So being a trained athlete, they're working out 4 or 5 days a week for a month, hard. And yeah, you'll get some differences and changes after that. You'll notice a little bit strength gain, maybe a little bit of size increase and everything. But that's 300 to 500%, 5 days a week for a month. So how much can these amino acids really help compared to that? And another thing that Williams mentioned in our book was that when you've taken, I think it was arginine with exercise, it almost blunts the effect of the HGH released in exercise alone. It's a little bit less than 300 to 500%. You mixed them. I was trying to find if it meant, and I asked Walter about it, that when the longer uninterrupted sleep is more deep sleep you get is when it really releases the. No, it's not gonna make you stronger right then and there. It's gonna affect the tissues in your body and make them bigger and stronger in the long run. I think it's kind of like a creatine thing. The way creatine, it's not gonna affect you right then and there. It's just in the long run, it'll be stored more in your body, just more in the body in the long run. It's just doing this thing of using the adipose tissues as fuel and increasing growth in all the muscles. So I don't think it depends. I don't think it matters.
So, when you were muscle, it says like when taking an amount that actually does anything, like it's going to give you diarrhea.
Yeah, they did all these tests, and so they're doing the test because it has shown to release HGH to the body.
Okay, so all these 60-year-olds that prescribe this drug, to not thin their skin.
That's taken
having
that's taken by injection.
Okay, and what are the negative effects? So do the positive effects outweigh the negative effects? When
I
you're 60?
guess so. I guess, it's prescribed by, I guess they're going to see their doctor. I guess they take a little bit at a time here now. I don't know exactly how it's doing it.
So it's
Taking
okay
it-
if I get on it then, right? It's okay.
You better go talk to the doctor about it. Yeah, I'm sure the athletes back in the day weren't taking, so that's what gave them all the bad side effects.
Okay, so HGH isn't really that bad of a thing if you take it in moderation. Do you think that's the case? Like small doses?
I'm not too sure. I mean,
Because it seems like it's gotten a real negative impact. Like
With the
Lance
injection?
Armstrong did human growth hormone, or every baseball player's on HGH.
the same about injection. That's just a little bit here and there.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
right.
But there's children that take it too, right? I mean,
Well, I imagine that there's
Think about
difference
that.
in that.
Yeah.
For women, would it just have the same effects that steroids would have?
What's
Like, manly features and more hair? If you release more HGH as women?
That's what I was. Well, no, more hair. Is that what you said?
I'd like, just like steroids do. I mean, steroids give women more manly effects.
More
The
testosterone.
jawline.
I'm thinking this is just one of the sources of steroids that were taken. Like
Yeah,
that.
But
But
it's a steroid.
naturally,
yeah.
yeah, maybe that's why when I did say it said only for male over 60. I didn't find it. Yeah, no, I'm just saying for anybody, it is probably if you were taking it by injection, I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it works that way with testosterone.
Well,
It's kind of the
like in the
same.
same way as testosterone. Not like testosterone. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not too sure.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
So let's say you want to inject yourself with HGH. What source is that coming from? Where are they getting HGH? Are they pulling it out of other human bodies, or is it coming from an animal product, or where
I'm not too
are they getting it?
I didn't get too into that because it was my report here was with the dietary precursors. So
Right.
I didn't get too deep into the injection of it.
Okay. But the bottom line is,
Bottom line.
supposedly amino acids help, but the studies are really showing that it's not doing much.
Yeah. Amino acids, when the body's trying to break it down, it's just maybe breaking it down too much. So the best way to get your amino acids is protein. I mean, how much amino acids are in protein? It's a ridiculous amount to go and spend a bunch of money on just amino acid supplements. So this is Susan M. Kleiner and her book Power Eating. And I showed Walt this one. He really liked this lady. But at the end of her section of the amino acids and everything, she put food is the best protein source for your body. One of the main reasons has to do with absorption. All nutrients are absorbed better when they come from real food. There are substances in real food that scientists have coined food factors that help the body absorb and use nutrients. We don't know what many of these food factors are, but we do know they are not found in food supplements. Protein is one of the best absorbed foods, particularly animal protein. Scientific research has found 95 to 99% of animal protein is absorbed and used by the body. Eating protein from plant sources is well absorbed. More than 90% of the protein from high protein plants is taken up and put to use by the body. If you eat a variety of proteins, you don't have to take protein or amino acid supplements. Just 1 ounce of chicken contains 7,000 milligrams of amino acids. To get that much, you might pay $20 for an entire bottle of supplements. A lot of the studies that they did with arginine and everything was about 1,200 milligrams. It says 1 ounce of chicken and 7,000 milligrams. It's like pretty much it all comes down to, for a lot of things in this class, like Jedrick said, it's good exercise and nutrition. Not just good nutrition, but a variety of good nutrition. Good bunch of things. So, yeah, there we go. Take home.
Information or data, but I mean, they're making millions of dollars off all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think those energy drinks that you can buy at the energy store over here, are we, like I said, wasting our money? It sounds like we are, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they're making billions, so what the heck, let's do it. No.
Studies that show a little bit of the difference is just such a little bit.